All right, I'm joined by the dean of coaches in our area, Mike Bennett, Escambia High School. This is year 39 as a coach, 31 as a head coach. Incredible. What keeps you going? What keeps the passion going?
I just love football. Love the kids. Love coaches. Love Friday nights. And I still love practice. When I quit loving practice, I know it's time to go.
Has it changed? I mean, obviously you have to adapt as the time goes on, but your basic philosophies, you feel like that's still
it's
there.
The same. Look. People always say kids will change. No, they hadn't. Maybe coaches may have changed. We may. You get older. Sometimes you probably don't put up with the same stuff that you put up when you were younger. But no, the kids are the same, man. I mean, they are for me anyway. So.
Of course, the landscape's changed. There's a lot of transferring going on. Everybody has it going on in and out. How do you try to handle that when new guys come into the program? What's kind of your mode, your system for making that work?
Well, Steve, first of all, the transfer has not changed. Kids have been transferring for years and years and years. Now it's just easier for them to change because of the state rules. But there's always been transfers everywhere I've ever been. And some come, some leave. It's real simple. And this is what I say to anybody: if you move in our district, you can play for us. If you go through school choice, you can play for us. And that's the two ways. I stay out of it, and that's what I would tell anybody. That's what we got to do.
All right, coming off another good year last year, what's got you excited? What's got you enthused about this year's team?
Well, our offensive line, we got 7 guys back. I mean, there's 7 senior offensive linemen. Some started last year, 3 of them started, but we 2 of them transferred in. So we've got some. It's pretty exciting with the offensive line, and then our defensive line. I mean, we're huge on the defensive line. We're really big with Adrian Battle and Justice Payne. I mean, Justice 6'3". 320 pounds, Bucks 6'2", 6'3", 260, and we got Deshante Gaston. We got him back out from basketball, and he's one of the defensive linemen. He was an offensive lineman, of course, but he lost some weight and running really well. So, I'm really excited about them. And then our secondary. I mean, you got 2 that started last year, Squirrel and Taylor, and then. We had Jalen Benjamin moved in back in January, and then Spike came in not too long ago. So 4 guys that can really play. They're all over 6 foot tall and all can run.
You talked about the offensive line. That's a huge piece there to have that. Good guy behind him running too, your main guy, Dorian White. I think 1,200 yards last year. What's special about him, and what do you think? What have you seen in his development coming into this year?
Well, the biggest thing this year, last year, I told him you fumbled just a little too much. I mean, and he did, and some key moments. But I think he's worked on that all summer. He's got great vision. He's a lot faster than you think he is. He's a lot like some of these guys that you see that they don't even look fast, but they're just gliding, and that's him. And but we got 3 pretty good backs. I'm pretty excited about our running back.
All right, how about quarterback? Everybody always wants to know about the quarterback. That's not settled yet for you. So who's in the mix there, and how's that playing out?
Well, yeah, Nino Freeman, Billy Dunn, and Clayton Sanders, and he hasn't played a lot of quarterback this. Played a lot in the spring. Mason Moore, so he's our H-back, but anytime we can use Mason. I mean, he's a good player. So I'm excited about all our guys, and whoever wins the job wins the job.
You talked a lot about the kind of guys you have on defense, and then the one standard is always Gary Cowart, defensive coordinator, been with you for forever, so respected. What is? I mean, if you could just sum up what is so special about what he brings to the table.
Well, just his energy, his discipline. Yesterday I walk in and I hear somebody yelling in the locker room, and he's got his DBs and he's all over them because they were sitting around and it was their day to clean the locker room. We have days that we clean, each group cleans the locker room and sweeps it, and because there is nobody there but us, and we should take care of our stuff. And man, he was going off, but just the discipline that he has, the knowledge, his work ethic. He's a no nonsense guy, but he'll do anything for his kids. I mean, anything.
You got a female kicker, also, and she kicked for you last year. Tell us a little bit about her.
Man, Morgan is special. I got Morgan at a 9th grade orientation last year. She was walking by, And I'm just thinking about a kicker. I said, hey, you play soccer? She said, yes. I didn't know her name. And I said, you want to come out and kick? She said, I'll try it. She came out. She missed the first one, and then she hit 15 in a row. In the spring, she hit 7 in a row. She's came to practice, and she plays soccer. She plays softball. She travels in some of those sports, and so I don't see her a whole lot in summer. She came out, and she's just like she left in the spring. So I'm really excited about her.
All right, district changed it up a little bit this year.
Yeah, we lost Choctaw and Fort Walton, but us Washington and Pine Forest. So it's a 3-team race, and we'll see what happens.
All right, we'll talk a little bit of history. I've covered you for so many years, so many great teams over the years. The one most special year, obviously, Win State. That's what it's all about. In 2009, when you did that with PHS, how much is that something that's still like the memories of that are still with you? Something that you reflect on at times, and what comes back to you about that year?
Well, I still talk to some of those guys that played. Jalen Spencer, who's now coaching at PHS. Alexander Black, who was down, he's in Texas, and in fact, I called him yesterday and talked with him. And a lot of those guys, I keep up with, and I don't. Some of them I don't see as much as I used to. But I still have in my phone. It's crazy. Even like my former players, Jasper Hurd, I got PHS Jasper Hurd. I got so that way I remember. Hey man, I coached him at PHS. So but when I do get real old, I'll remember where I coached him at. Even the guys at Washington, Corey Moultrie, who I love Corey, and Ben House. Ben House and I we talk quite often, and he's always on his podcast, and it's with Kevin and. I've got Washington Ben House. So it is. But I keep up with a lot of our guys. Some of the guys are still here, and even the ones that are in the military or don't often. Tony Thomas, just talked to Tony. Tony played for me 1 year. We have a great relationship when Woodham closed and at him. So I try to keep up with them all that I can.
Awesome, Mike. Thanks. Good luck this year.
Appreciate you, man.
You.
All right, man. Thanks.